Hey everybody, hello, happy Wednesday, and it's time for What's Up Wednesday. Yeah, can't do it the same, you guys know that. So it's What's Up Wednesday. I don't really have a project or anything for you guys planned today. We got home around 10 o'clock after 10 last night, and then we, of course, were up after, I don't know, till after midnight maybe. And at 6:30 this morning, I finally got out of bed after I'd been laying there tossing and turning because I couldn't sleep. But now I'm tired, as you see me yawning. So I said, well, I'm going to jump on now and do a What's Up Wednesday. And then I think I'm taking a nap. Hey, Alice. Hey, Alice. So what I'm going to actually do for you today, so I've been unpacking. So I got up at 6:30 this morning and started doing laundry, emptying the suitcases, doing laundry. Had some deliveries while I was gone, opened all that up. Didn't tag anything, just opened it. And that's all. Then started unloading stuff out of the luggage. So, hey, Catherine. Hey, guys. Hey, Kay. So I thought, well, here's going to be my What's Up Wednesday today. I'm going to go over some things that we picked up on our trip, from different places on our trip. Hey, Robert. So that's going to be our What's Up Wednesday today. Hey, Carol. So, yeah, I'm going to show you some things that we picked up along the way as we were on our trip. So Al nicely laid it all out. I had it in a pile over where I normally do my lives from in the dining room. I just had it in a pile. And Al said, oh, no, let's make a display. So he made a whole display of it. But I'll go over it individually and show you anyways. But I'm going to flip you around first. Hang on, let me flip you around.
Sven at the office.
They call him Sven. Okay, so here, look at Al. This is our little love seat here in the living room. He made a little display out of the stuff we bought.
It's my Italy flag.
Oh, there's his Italy hat that he's wearing. Oh yeah, and I'm wearing my let me flip again. My Firenza shirt. I put that on because matches my skirt I got on. Where is it? There it is. See, matches my skirt. Anyways, let me flip you again. You don't care about that. Okay, so of course we were in Barcelona first. And in Barcelona, we went to did we go to the leather place in Barcelona? I don't know. I'm not going to remember this stuff in order anyway, but I'll just go through it. So, of course, we picked up T-shirts along the way, including the shirt you just saw that I have on. Oh, there's my skirt. You can see it in the mirror. So here's some of the other shirts that we picked up. Al picked up this one. So we were in Sorrento and Cagliari and stuff along the Positano, along the Amalfi Coast in Italy, and they are known there for lemons. Specifically, Sorrento is the big area for lemons. The actual fruit itself of lemons, and they're really big, and they have everything flavored and taste of lemons there. So Al saw this shirt and he liked it. So it says keep calm and drink limoncello. So this was Al's shirt that he got there. So when you see him in his bright yellow shirt, that'll be it. All right, so they have lemon everything there. So Al got that shirt. I got this really cool, I needed another tote bag, I needed a hole in the head. But I could have they had some really cool tote bags. I could have had a tote bag from every place we went to. It would have been fine. Hey, Maria. Hey, Lee. So anyways, I picked up this Amalfi tote bag with the lemons on it, with the tiles, which I love the tiles too. I'm a big tile person. So we got that. So I got that there. Lemons in Sorrento. Does this even say it? Oh, it does. It says Sorrento right on there. So we got some lemon olive oil. I also picked up some garlic olive oil in a different location. I don't remember where I got that one from. And it doesn't say. I don't remember. Product of Positano. I don't know, somewhere over there in Italy. Okay, and then this backpack, we went to Pisa, to see the Leaning Tower and all that. We picked up this backpack there. We liked the print and everything, and we always have a backpack when we travel. So anyways, we picked that up. Here's a couple other shirts at Majorca. This is a shirt from Palma de Majorca, and then from Naples. Another T-shirt from Naples. And then we have, I'm just trying to think if that's all the T-shirts. T-shirt from Ibiza, Spain, which was the last stop for us. That's where we were at the beach. So Ibiza, Spain, that one's mine. And then this one is Al's. from Ibiza, Spain. And then Al collects license plates. So if you see these around, that's what that is. So here's his license plate from Ibiza. And then he got a license plate from Firenze, which is Florence, and from Cannes, France. Okay. Here's something else I got that was lemony. I got lemon chocolate. It's a little crooked because it melted a little, but you know I'll still eat it for sure. And then I got this really cool shirt. It could be a cover-up. I'm going to try and show it to you here. A cover-up, or I could wear it over like white pants with like a tank under it. Let me show you. It's so cute. Hang on, I'm trying to undo it here. And then I'll lay it across. Okay. So, anyways, here it is. Do you see it? It's really cute. It buttons down the front. It's long, slit at the sides. And then it's like 3/4 length sleeves. It's got little pleats in the front, but it's really cute. It's really cute, and it's got lemons on it. So this lemons and lemon print stuff, like I said, is everywhere. They're all over the Amalfi Coast because that's what they're known for. And then, what else? This mirror. Okay, we carried this mirror all the way back from right after Barcelona. Our first stop was Cannes, France. And we saw this mirror, loved this mirror. It was $20, and I just love it. I love mosaics. I love color. So I love this mirror. And I'm like, oh my God, are we going to get this all the way back home? And we did. It made it in one piece. I'm so excited. It actually did it was wrapped in bubble wrap, and we carried it. And so it got hand carried home, and it made it. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. So there's that. And then, here's some tiles. We also collect coasters from different places we've been to. And what we're going to actually do is, this table's a mess right now, but this table right here, I think we're going to do a mosaic on there with some of the tiles, because we've got quite a few now. So we're going to maybe look into doing that. But anyways, so here is Sorrento. You see the lemons. There's a Sorrento tile. Here's just the Amalfi Coast, and Amalfi the city. Amalfi is also a city. Positano. Just Positano. And then Firenze is Florence. Okay. So there is those. All right. This, because I told you I like tiles, and I've actually, just from Ibiza, I liked the tile print. So there was one that didn't have a word or anything on it that we saw that was made at a ceramic shop in Barcelona. And it was all a print of like these little tiles and stuff, and I loved it. And did I buy it? No. And it was at this like little shop, and they were actually making different ceramic items and stuff like that. But I didn't get it. I'm like, no, we just got here. Yeah, whatever. Okay, well, I thought about that thing the entire rest of the trip, and I was so mad at myself for not getting it. So this was the closest thing I could find to it. This is definitely a touristy thing, where the one that I originally seen was from like a ceramic shop, and it only had like the name of the shop etched into the bottom of it, into the bottom of the ceramic. I really wish I would have got that one. Mad at myself I didn't. But anyways, I got this one because we have a plastic one of different colors right now by our sink. And it's so funny because before we left, I told him, I'm like, I really need to get a new one of these because this one's really, dated in plastic, but I use it all the time. Okay, let's get rid of these. I'm getting rid of this stuff because I want to show you what's under. Al. I bought 2 pair of shoes in, did I get these in Italy? I did get these in Italy. So I got 2 pair of shoes. Yes, a little bit of bling, a little bit of bling. Look at that. 10 euros, guys. These were each 10 euros. How stinking cute are these? Look at these. How cute are they? So I've already worn these both on our trip. I've already worn both of these. So I came back with 2 more pair of shoes than I left with, which I really did not need to be doing that, but I did. Those were each 10 euros each, which is about $11 of U.S. money. This purse. Okay, so this purse, we went to the leather market in Florence. And we've been to Florence before. So we've been to this market before. And the last time I was there, I bought this bright green purse. It's a small purse that I bought in Italy. It was like my first, leather purchase there in Italy. And that was in 2018 we were there. So before we left, I said, I'm going to look at purses again. Maybe I'll come back with another purse. So I got this purse. Now, after I looked at this purse, okay, so if you look at anything there at this market, you know they're all over you. I mean, they are just all over you, and they won't let you leave. I myself could walk away. Al cannot. Al cannot. So I looked at this purse, and I'm like, I love it. I love the etching on it. It's tagged on the inside from Italy. There's a tag in here. And it's very cute. Okay, I mean, I like it. But then as I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, this is bigger than a purse I would normally carry. It does have the strap in there too to, do a crossbody. So there's the strap for that. But I'm like, it is much bigger than a purse I would normally carry. So then I'm like, no, I don't know that I want it. And Al's like, come on, just get it. And I'm like, I don't know that I want it. And I'm like, I don't know that I'm going to use it. It's bigger than I normally use, and whatever. Anyways, we must have been at that booth, I don't know how long. And it was tagged $165, which is not the real price, whatever. Anyways, Al got him down to 70. And he bought it. And even at 70, I was like, I'm still not sure I'm going to use it. It's bigger than what I normally use. So it was bugging me for a few days that we actually bought that purse. But we bought it. Al bought it.
Be thankful.
Be thankful, he says. Wait, I'm going to show you what else Al bought. We're getting there. Okay, so I showed you that. I showed you the chocolate. Showed you this. Look at all this stuff. Are we like shoppers when we go on? So we did a boat ride in Barcelona, and this was the picture from the boat ride. There we are. And it came in this little, it's like a cardboard, it's like a hard surface thing. It says, what does it say? Las Golondrinas in Barcelona. So I guess that's where we were. Okay, so we got that. We saw this. You saw this amazing tote bag that I love. And then you saw Majorca, and you saw Naples, and you saw that I got 2 bottles of olive oil. I'm so excited. Those made it home okay. Knock on wood, everything made it home okay. The backpack, okay, T-shirts, and then this lovely mirror. I was concerned this wouldn't make it home, but again, it was 20 bucks, 20 euros. And I'm like, well, if it doesn't make it home, it's 20 euros, but I would have been more sad because I just really love it, and I would have been more sad if it didn't make it home because of that. Okay, so I'm just going to place it right here. Everything's a mess right now, guys, because we're like unpacking and stuff.
Don't show them the French tickler you bought in cans.
Shut up. For somebody that didn't want to be on, you're off out here a lot. This came from the Amalfi Coast because it was so darn hot there. I wish I would have actually bought this in Barcelona. Why I didn't buy one earlier, I don't know, but everybody there uses one. A fan like this. They just do. Everybody's got one of these. You can buy some really fancy ones for, like 20, 30 plus euros. They're very fancy. This was just a, inexpensive €4 one, €4 one. But it was so hot there that, oh my gosh, I so needed that. Then on the ship itself, the Norwegian Escape, which you have probably seen me use. The Escape is the ship we just got off of. You've probably seen me use the other one I have of this that is from the Breakaway. So I'm not sure if Norwegian is going to have one of these on each of their ships now. But my Breakaway one I have been using since April. Hang on, I'm going to go over here and grab it because I actually was using it. So this... oh, no, I'm lying. It's not the Breakaway. It's the Spirit. This is the Spirit. This is the one I got last year when we did Tahiti to Hawaii. We were on the Spirit. And this is the one I got then. And then we were on the ship this time. They had that other colored one with the name of our ship from this time. So, I don't know. Hopefully, maybe they'll have them all the time. Okay, so here was Al's other purchase that I kept saying, no, no, no. Do you see this big blanket? Okay, do you see this big blanket? Yes, it's from Ibiza. Okay, he liked it. I do like it. I can't say that I don't like it. I was just laughing because it's, do we need it? No. But do we need any of this? No. So look at this huge blanket. You guys are going to buy the purse from me. Oh my God, you guys are too funny. Okay, so look at this big blanket. It says Ibiza on it. It's got the lizard. So, of course, we live in Arizona, so the lizard's perfect. So this was the vendors walking the beaches. And they were selling, these different kinds of things, these blankets and whatever things. And of course the guy originally wanted 25 for it. And Al's like, no. And I'm like, no, we have no money left. It's our last day of vacation. We have no money left. No, we don't need that. And I'm thinking, and how are we going to get that in the luggage anyway? This thing's huge. And even folded up, it was pretty big. So I kept saying, no. Al keeps talking to him. So Al gets him down to 15. And Al's like, come on, 15. And of course I still had money. But I'm telling the guy, no, it's our last day of vacation. We have no money. So Al gets him down to 15 and we buy it for 15. So here's what's funny is, so then we go into town. After we left the beach, we took the boat back to the city center and we're walking around the city center and they have a bunch of these similar blankets, not the exact one, but similar blankets and stuff hanging around. And I'm like, I'm going to go see how much these darn blankets are. How much were they? $15. So then I was like, okay, well, I'm glad we didn't pay $25 for this darn blanket. But anyways, it's cute. It'll probably, once it cools off here, I mean, right now he's got it thrown over the love seat, but it'll probably wind up in maybe our sunroom or maybe over the back of the other couch. I don't know. But in our sunroom, once it cools off here, then we can put it out in the sunroom where we like to sit at night and stuff, and it'll be good out there. But it is huge. I could probably fit this on the bed. That's what he said. He's like, we could lay it on the bed. I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I want. The big lizard with the Ibiza coming across the bed. He was charging interest. Yeah. Oh, Jonna, thank you. So anyways, but it was fun. I mean, you know what? It was fun that you could do that. So yeah, so here's our pile of stuff now. But isn't it funny? Oh, here, let me sit. Oh, don't it? Yeah, dirty laundry there on the floor. Hang on, I'm going to flip. Okay. It is funny because, yes, we'll remember that, and I'll remember I'm going to try and carry the purse for a little while and see if I can handle it, even though it's big. If it's too big for me, then I may contact one of you. I'm used to carrying just a small crossbody, but I loved the etching in that purse. I mean, I love the purse. I love it. I'm just wondering if it's too big for me. But anyways, I even thought about it. I thought, I could go online and try and sell it, but we'll see. I'll see how it goes. But anyway, so I got my olive oil. I was excited about the olive oil. Excited about that. I like my new shoes. Like I said, I've already worn them both. So I did post this on the pictures that I posted yesterday. I think it was Jenny Solberg said something about, yeah, it does match my luggage. It does. Jenny Solberg said something about the picture I took of my feet on the beach. She's like, oh, I always like to take pictures like that too of your feet on the beach. And I said, yeah, I do. But a lot of, the reason you can't tell in the picture, and if you saw my note back to Jenny, you'll have heard this already. But one of the excursions we were on, or it was just a trip that we picked up in the city, like a $15 tour thing. And it was on one of those long, multiple seating, like golf cart tram type things. And they took you all around the city, and we got to see all around the city and stuff. I don't remember where we were at, Cagliari maybe. But anyways, so we booked that. Well, when we got on the little trammy thing, Al and I sat in the very back seat. So we were facing, like backwards, facing out to the back. So we sat in the back and we were on it for, I don't know, an hour or so or whatever. Well, I had my black sandals on, which I wore a lot all week because they were so comfy. Not the ones I showed you, but my regular black, whatever, sandals. So we're sitting in the back. Well, what's happening is, and I had my purse on my lap, and I'm just normally sitting with my purse on my lap. It's a crossbody, but then it sits on my lap, and I have my hands on top of it, just sitting in the back, whatever. Al's taking pictures. And my feet were on the bottom, in the back. Well, the sun was beating down on my feet and the tops of my hands, like this part of my hands, like my thumb and my finger. By the time we got back to the ship, my feet, my toes, not my whole foot, my toes and this part of my hands were burning burning. Like when I get glue gun burns, they were burning. I mean, you know how you get that burn feeling, and it wasn't going to go away. They were burning. I couldn't figure out why. I'm like, what the heck? Why are my hands and feet burning? Then I realized if I was out in the sun, like the next day and whatever, out in the sun, they would burn. While the sun was out and around my feet or fingers, they would burn. Like, what the heck? Warm water made it worse. Cool water felt good. This went on for a little over 3 days. Today is the first day that it's actually good. I mean, a little bit, but it's good. So what I think happened, I sunburned my toes so bad. I mean, they even swelled a little bit. They look like little sausages, little red sausages. They even swelled. And only on this hand, like 2 of my knuckles got really red. Like I had like an L shape here on this hand. And so I burnt them so bad. My toes, burnt all my toes and this part of my both hands from holding my purse, that just nothing would relieve it. It kept me up at night. Like 2 nights I was up, itching. I put lotion on, itching my feet, my toes. It was crazy. I'm like, okay, I've never in my life burnt my toes. But it was so hot there. It like I said in the videos I did earlier, it was really warm. Just sweating, just profusely sweating. It was crazy. It was a sunburn, Julie. I'm sure it was a sunburn. It was a sunburn. It was just from the way that I was sitting on the back of this cart and my feet were on the bottom and I had sandals on and my toes were out, and just the way the sun was hitting it. And actually the bottom was also metal, so I was probably getting an attraction to the metal there. I don't know, but it was just a sunburn, and today they finally feel better. I was afraid yesterday coming through the airport because I wore closed shoes for the first time yesterday. I would not have been able to put closed shoes on the day or 2 before that. It was hurting. But you see some bling. No, these I had on before. Actually, one of these, that right there, is a hair tie. That black cord, that's a hair tie. This black one with the pearls is actually the one that I got on our cruise back in April from Sharon Mulaney. So that's hers. And then the other 2 are just ones that I had. No, I didn't buy any jewelry there. I didn't buy any jewelry. I thought about it, but then I didn't really feel like looking. I was too hot. When we went to Ireland a couple years ago, I bought earrings in Ireland. Thank you, Julie. Thank you. But I'm really not good with jewelry. I lose it or whatever. And so even like when I wear my earrings now from Ireland, not that I paid a ton of money for them, but I just don't want to lose them. I'm really leery of it because I don't want to lose them. Hey, Jeannie. So anyways, so that's it. So that was my What's Up Wednesday. I just wanted to jump on and show you guys what we spent money on. We did spend a lot of money. Spent a lot of money. We're crazy. Spent a lot of money. Wasted a lot of money. Al did good in the casino all week. He only spent like $80, so that was pretty good. Well, he started with 100, and then he said he had 20 left or something. So yeah, so only like $80. I didn't go to the casino once. Didn't at all. But like I said, it was just very hot, very warm. But again, and I said this before in previous videos, unseasonably warm there. Like I said, it's supposed to be about 80 there now. So I'm thinking, oh God, yes, 20 degrees cooler than it is here. So that'll be nice. Yeah, well, they're in the 90s there now. And the humidity, they're right on the water. And the humidity, although if you're right next to the water, it's beautiful. Our day in Ibiza, the day before we left, our last day there in Spain, was gorgeous because we were right on the water and there was a beautiful breeze. So if you're right near the water, on the water, the breeze is amazing. But once you're a little bit away from it, it's just the humidity. And so, yeah. Yeah, it was hot. Actually, 2 days or 3 days, 2 or 3 days, I actually just wore a casual dress over my bathing suit all day. Well, the last day we went to Ibiza, I did on purpose because I knew we were going to the beach. Another day I did it because I thought we might be going to the beach and we didn't. And I thought I did one more day too, realizing that, you know what, I'm sweating so much. If I sweat in my bathing suit, at least that fabric knows how to dry. One day I had my shorts on. We were sweating so bad. Yeah, I got back to the ship, took those shorts off, looked like I peed my pants. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not wearing shorts anymore. So I wore like a dress every day with whatever under it. But I definitely, and I don't normally do this. This is so not like me. I overpacked so bad this time. I so overpacked, which is unlike me. I don't know why I did that this time. Are there hotels on the water? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there are. There are hotels on the water. I don't know if you're talking about over water. Near on the beaches, there are hotels definitely on the water. But I overpacked so bad. I had a whole slew of clothes that came home that I never even wore, which I don't normally do that. Knowing that we would be doing laundry on the ship at least, one day. Which we did, like the second day or whatever that we were on the ship, because we'd already been in Barcelona for 4 days. And then we got on the ship, and then by the second day, of course, we'd already been gone for 6 days. So Al needed more clothes done than I did, because I had brought too many. But, so we had laundry done then, too, and I get free laundry on the ship. So we had our laundry done, and then I had too many clothes, way too many clothes. So, I'm wearing the outfit I brought for that day, right? Yeah. I'm usually very good. I traveled on a cruise, a 10-day cruise, and then we stayed extra days in London 2 years ago. So we were gone about the same amount of time, like 2 weeks, and I only did a carry-on. And that's what I normally do. Why I packed so much this time, I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking, that's right. I way overpacked. Not even a little overpacked, way overpacked. So that was unusual for me. So now we're leaving for Cancun on Saturday, and I'm bringing a carry-on. Al goes, yeah, sure you are. I said, no, I'm bringing a carry-on. I don't need that. Especially there, what am I going to be in every day? I'm going to be in a bathing suit and a dress or cover up over it. That'll be it, basically. And we're staying at an all-inclusive. And you don't know what to expect for weather. Well, I did not expect it to be this hot when we were there. So I did bring some things, but then I also bring some stuff sometimes for the ship, because the ships, if you've ever been on a cruise, you'll know this, but the ships are sometimes very cold, especially when you go into like the theaters and stuff like that. They're very cold. But I do have like a shawl thing that I brought with me this time from Florence, Italy, that I bought the last time I was there. And I did bring that with. And actually, I used it last night. I had it with me on the plane. It was freezing on the plane. I didn't even have the vent on above me, and I was freezing out on the plane. Am I doing the cruise out of Tampa? I am not. I tried to talk Alan to going with his friends. He's got some friends that were... it's a biker-themed cruise. Not that would bother me. I wouldn't have to hang with those people. I don't care. But it's, you know what? It's a great deal. But it's right when it's during, we open the marketplace. And we open the marketplace by then, the first weekend in October, and it'd just be too much. And I have to it'd just be too much. And I have to go out of town for a family thing the beginning of October, right after we open also. So it'll just be too much. But anyways, where was it to? It was to the Bahamas. Bimini. I don't remember if Cayman was on there. Now that would be the other direction, wouldn't it? I don't know. I don't remember. It's through a company called Perks, P-E-R-X. And it's a company that caters to employees or retired employees or whatever of the airline. And sometimes they also allow those people that work for, what do you call them? Like during COVID, they were, what do they call them? Not necessary workers. They were whatever. So sometimes they allow those that work for like delivery companies like DHL, UPS, USPS, stuff like that. Mostly airlines, though. It's mostly airlines. But anyways, it's how I went on that last cruise. And they were allowing people that didn't have to be associated with an airline. They were allowing anybody to go on it. So that's what this one is again. PERX, Julie. It's PERX. So it caters to airline employees. The only ones that can use their services are those that work for an airline, but once in a while they'll get like a group or a ship or whatever that hasn't been sold out, and they get turned over to this company and they, try to sell it out. Linda Scott, you use perks. You're retired airline people. There you go. Yep. That's what it is, Linda. And on some of them, some of the things they would allow us because we're parents of, my son works for UPS. He's a driver for UPS. And what do they call them? What did they call them during COVID when the people that had to work? I forget. Hospital workers, that kind of thing. But anyway, that's what it is. So anyway, we're back. We got back late last night, and now I was up early, and now I'm tired. But I'm hungry. So Al's just putting a pizza in the oven, frozen pizza in the oven. Yeah, we were up 24 hours. Essential worker. Thank you. I couldn't think of it. Thank you. Yeah, essential worker. So it depends on the company, the cruise line that's, or whatever that's offering the special, if they allow essential workers or not. Because there was another one I looked into one time, and that company, and I don't remember who it was, did not allow essential workers, but some do. So, whatever. What? Okay. All right, guys, if you are just joining us, welcome. If you missed any of it, and it does not say live right there, then we are not live. You are on replay, so please comment pound replay, and you get to rewatch. And what you missed is I kind of went over a little bit about our trip. We got back late last night and showed you the things that we purchased while we were abroad. Some useful, some serious, some kind of funny. So anyway, what? And none of it necessary. We were living just fine without all of it. But now it's in my house and I have to find spots for it. Oh my God. And you see, we walked in the house yesterday, there was nothing on the counters. Everything was all nice and clean, nice and neat. My bed was made. Everything was all nice. Now it looks like a tornado went through here. And we're here 2 more days and we leave again. But anyways, so what's repositioning mean? Repositioning cruises are when they're moving the ship. So ships move all the time. So like the ship that we just sailed on is being moved over to Florida during their next season. So what they'll do is they'll have a repositioning cruise where you get on the cruise ship in Europe and it sails across the ocean and you may get off in Florida or New York or wherever. Okay, so it's repositioning from one location to another. Okay, that's a repositioning cruise. Moving to Alaska, yeah, whatever. That's a repositioning cruise. I would love to go on a repositioning cruise. Unfortunately, with our schedules, because of the marketplace, repositioning cruises are usually during that time frame when we can't really travel between October and April. And that's usually when repositioning cruises happen. Just go on to any of the cruise lines websites, or you can go on to, there's other websites out there that take care of all cruise lines, and they're just called repositioning cruises. There's actually Facebook pages out there too. If you look up repositioning cruises on Facebook, there will be a bunch of groups that come up, and that's just people, just regular people that follow those pages. Oh, they're repositioning.com. Yes, they are cheaper. They don't normally make as many stops. You'll have a lot of sea days, okay, because they're going to move that ship regardless of how many people are on it. So they're trying to sell space on that ship to cover, make up some of their cost, because they're moving that ship regardless. If that ship's in England right now and it needs to be in Miami for the next, go round, the next season, then they're going to move it regardless. So they just try to sell some space on it. But because they're just moving it, they do make some stops, but there's usually quite a few sea days, which is fine with me. I'm good with a sea day. So like the ship that I was on, which ship was I on? Well, right after I left. So we sailed the ship, the Dawn, when we did when we went to Ireland and England and stuff a couple years ago. And then not too long after that, I had looked online, and that ship was then sailing, I think, Africa. I think, because there's African cruises too. So they move them around. They move them around all the time. So, but they're usually over the summer, between October, well, fall, winter, October to April, not summer, October to April is usually when they move. So yeah, repositioning.com. There you go. I forgot about that one. Linda Scott. I wouldn't mind sea days. I'll spend it at the casino. I like my sea days because I like to spend it at the pool with a book. I'm good. Just vegging out, doing whatever, walking around. I get up and walk the track. Yeah, I do like that. Repositioningcruises.com. Oh, there's one. Okay. Yeah. Yep. So that's what repositioning ones are. And then I would also like to do a transatlantic one. Not transatlantic, Panama Canal cruise. But again, those go during the time when, hey, Laura, those go during the time when I'm working, when we're working. So it's tough. There's a lot that I'd like to do, but yes, Julie, absolutely. But because we don't sail between October and April, it's hard. But April 19th is our next one, you guys. So April 19th, mark your calendars. I hope some of you guys have already contacted Dave and signed up for the next one. Is April 19th, and we're going to Alaska. Okay? So contact Dave, Facebook. Sorry, I know it just blipped out there. The information is on the Facebook page, and contact Dave, and he'll get you set up for the cruise, crafting cruise for 2025. Okay, I hope you guys can join us. The sooner you sign up, the better, because that will hold your price. If prices go up, which they do, and Alaska is very well sought after, so prices will change. Prices changed on Dave and I while we were talking one day. They had changed by a few dollars within the next couple days. They had gone up. Okay, so I'm not kidding when I say, put your deposit down. Get your deposits down if you're thinking about going, because the prices will change. People are wanting to go to Alaska. It's huge. Yeah, get your money, get your deposits down. So April 19th, 2025 is when we're doing that. So April 19th, yes, April 19th. So get your money down for that, okay? It'll be fun. It'll be cold. It's going to be cold. It's a different kind of vacation. It's going to be cold. I'm okay with it being cold as long as I know ahead of time. The last time we went to Alaska, we went in July thinking it was going to be warmer, not warm, but warmer. Maria had been there 2 weeks before we went, and she's like, we were at the pool. It was sunny out. It was unseasonably warm. It was like in the 80s. And I'm like, oh, great. So we go there not planning for that, and it was cold and rainy in July. So I'm telling you, when I'm saying Alaska, you never know. It could be July, and it could be cold and rainy. It could be July, and it could be 80 degrees. Come April, we're expecting it to be cold, because it normally is cold then. So you just bring your heavier clothes. Right, that's what I was just saying. Maria said it was crazy warm when she was there, and she was there 2 weeks before us. So, yeah, Alaska is, you know what? When we went 2 years ago, it wasn't packed. But you know what? Things were still coming off of COVID then. Was it then? Prices were better too. It took a few years to come off of COVID, you guys. It took a good at least 3 years, some 4, depending on the routes, some 4 years to come off of that. Sorry. Even last year, Al and I did the trip Tahiti to Hawaii last year. And when we left, we did it in September of last year. When we sailed out, there was still space available on the Tahiti to Hawaii trip. And when we sailed out, the prices had dropped to $7.99 per person for an inside cabin, the cheapest level, which was cheaper than what we had paid. But because we were already at final payment and everything, we couldn't do a price adjustment or anything. And because we took their airfare, we couldn't get a price adjustment prior. But the prices had dropped down to $800, which is crazy. You can't touch that cruise now for less than 4 times that amount. 3 times. I'll say 3 times. Give or take. Okay? So, yeah, I'm glad we went when we did. I would go again in a heartbeat. It was wonderful. But I look at the prices now and, oh my God, they're crazy. Crazy. So, yeah. 20 countries deep. How about it? I still have a lot on my list too. So yeah, we got a great deal to go last year. Even Dave, when he booked it last year, he had said, you know, this is you guys are getting a great deal. If I could go, I would take advantage of this trip too. I originally wanted to go just to Hawaii, and then this Tahiti trip popped up, and it was a great price. It was going to cost us the same, if not even a little less of what it was going to cost us to go to Hawaii. And so we did that, and it was amazing. The only thing we missed was Bora Bora. Bora Bora was not taking ships last year for whatever reason. I don't know if they were redoing their area, redoing their docks or whatever. I don't know. But now Bora Bora is on the list. Bora Bora is on the itinerary, to go. But the prices are tripled, sometimes quadrupled, depending on when you're going. So, yeah. Yeah. So I'm telling you, you guys, for Alaska next year, put your deposits down. Put your deposits down so we can get you guys going, and we can get our group going. If we don't get enough people to go in our group, then that does not mean that you guys can't still go. You guys can still go. But it just means the divas may not be going if we don't get a large enough group to go, okay? Food countries would be cheaper than visiting individually. Absolutely, Julie. Yes. And you're right, Linda. Unpack once. Yep. And here's the thing then. You get to see, just in small doses, of course, you get to see different countries like we do. But then you kind of know, like, oh my God, I really want to get back there and say just this, okay? Like, I love Barcelona. I would totally fly back to Barcelona and do more things in Barcelona. Loved Barcelona. But I loved all the ports we were at. I would do this trip again. The only bad part about doing Europe on a cruise is you don't get sea days. Or if you do, you get 1. So there's no breakup. So you're busy. Day in, day out, you're busy for 9, 10, 14 days, however many days you're booked for. You're busy constantly. So that's the only bad thing, is it was tiring. We walked a lot. I do have one booked for next year. It's not 100% set in stone that we'll do it, but I booked it already to lock in the price and whatever. And then you've got until, whatever, to cancel if you want to, but I never like to cancel. Greece, Italy area. Yes. Greece and Italy, I think there are some that you could do both. I do want to get to Greece. I'm thinking about maybe Greece in 26. We'll see. The one I have booked for next year leaves out of Lisbon, Portugal, and then goes through a bunch of different countries. It does have one sea day. Woo! And then it ends in France. And it ends outside of Paris. And the reason I want to go there is because I want to go to Disney Paris. I want to go to Disneyland Paris. A diva cruise to Greece in March of 26. Well, it wouldn't be in March because our marketplace is open. It would be, the earliest would be April. If we could get enough people to commit to that, I'd be all over it. The problem is getting the people to commit. Which we lost a lot of people last year. We had some issues that came up that we had some illnesses and stuff that come up there. You can't control that. But we had some other things, and then we lost a lot of people last year. So we only had half the number join us last year that we did the year before. So we'll see. That's why I'm saying this year, or 25, we have to have a certain number of people to go for the divas to join you all. All right. So tell your friends, tell your family, whoever. They're more than welcome to join with the group. All right. So be sure and remember the prices that he posted. You can go for an inside cabin, you guys, for pretty reasonable. Now, Al and I on this ship that we were just on, this is our first time that we've sailed in an inside cabin. We booked an inside cabin last year for Tahiti, and then I got an upgrade at the day before we left. I had put it in for an upgrade, and my upgrade came through. So we wound up having a balcony. But this year, we booked an inside cabin, and I didn't get an upgrade. The ship was full, so we didn't have an upgrade. And it was totally fine. We were fine with that. Even as I'm like, are you missing like not having a window or balcony at all? And he's like, nope. I mean, again, we were so busy every day. We were never there. We were never in our room. And our room was on the 14th deck, which is, I like to be the higher up, the better. 14th deck, and we were right off the elevator. So you got off the elevator, and our room was the first one right there. We didn't have any issue with noise or anything like that. So it was nice. I mean, we loved it. I loved it. And I always like to be on the side where the buffet is. That's how I judge it. I like to be on the side where the buffet is. So I have to go right upstairs if I need to go get a drink. I go right upstairs to the buffet, and I can come right back to my room with my drink. That's the side I like to be on. I do love a balcony. Oh, I absolutely love a balcony. But cost-wise, depends on the cruise. Sometimes you can get a balcony, and it's only, maybe a $200 to $400 difference to do a balcony. If that's it, per person, I'll splurge for the balcony. If I'm talking a $2,000 difference per person for a balcony, I'm coming down. I'm coming down because I'd rather spend $2,000 on stuff that I get to bring home with me. So it just depends. It's just what's important to you. This is, like I said, this is the first time that he and I have sailed in an inside cabin, and we were totally fine. Didn't even miss it. I didn't even think about it. When we got in there the first day, I was like, so yeah, it depends on the cruise, Julie. Depends on the cruise. And yeah, Linda, see, because you qualify for perks for all the deals, so that makes a difference. Yeah. I was an airline employee, but I did not retire from them. I worked for United, but I did not retire from United. So we don't qualify for all those. We qualify if that company is offering the essential worker discount. We qualify for that, but otherwise we don't. Okay. I think that's it. You know me, I'll gab on forever, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to go take a nap after I have some pizza. That's a bad order to do that in. Right. Well, and you'll, yeah, we're really rarely in our cabin. Although I have to say, if I have a balcony, then of course I spend time out there. But now the balcony that here I go talking again. The balcony that Kelly and I had on Royal Caribbean, we had that huge, gigantic balcony on the first craft and cruise that we did. Huge balcony. We could have had a party out there. We were at the front of the ship. It was so windy, you couldn't spend any time out there when the ship was moving because it was just crazy windy. Like, the chairs were blowing and everything. So it was a beautiful balcony and stuff, but we really couldn't spend time out there. And then I've also been on my balcony sometimes where we're in warm locations like the Caribbean, and it's been so hot out there that I couldn't stand it either. So, it just depends. Just depends. All right, guys, have a great afternoon. If it doesn't say live, then you are on replay. Please comment pound replay. Let us know that you watched. If you have any questions or whatever, you could always shoot me an email at diamonddottingdivas@yahoo, and I will get back to you. I am in town today, tomorrow, and Friday, and we have a 5:30 a.m. flight on Saturday morning to Cancun, and then I will be there for a week, and I will be back late night the following Saturday. And then we get ready to start opening Marketplace. And then I should be in town, except for a family thing I have in October. But who knows? If something comes up that I can't refuse, then you never know. Yeah, I'm still talking. All right, you guys, have a great night. If it's not live, you're on replay. Just go ahead and rewatch. If you get back to the beginning, you'll see all the fun stuff I brought back from vacation with us. Have a great day, guys. Bye.